Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Denny and I'm here to show you day one of GenBeauty, everything that I picked up at Generation Beauty. So I already uploaded a video where I showed you everything that I received in the goodie bag, but now it's time to show you the actual products that each of the brands were giving out. So like I mentioned in my previous video, not every single brand that was there actually gave something, but for the most part, I want to say 90% of them did, and that is amazing. My strategy there was to go hit the bigger brands, and I really wanted to go hit Makeup Forever, which was one that I didn't get to hit at the Generation Beauty last year, but that line was humongous by the time I got there, so I had to move around and go to all different places. Let's start with The Balm. That's the first one that I went to. The Balm was giving us a Read My Lips lip gloss, and I'm not sure what color this is. That's what they gave us, which it looks like a mini. It's a mini sample, which I'm not mad at. It's still a sample, right? The next thing that I got was Pure Cosmetics. I got the Big Look waterproof mascara, and this also looks like it's a deluxe sample size. I did end up going to Makeup Forever. They were giving out this lipstick, and this one is in the color 205 is the name. It's a full-size product. Also, while I was in line, they were throwing things at the crowd, and I actually caught this guy, which is it's a cool pack to keep your lipsticks from melting. I thought this was like a cool idea to have a cooling pack so that your makeup doesn't melt, and I actually caught this while I was in line. Another product that I picked up while I was in line was a lip liner, and this is the Aqua Lip in 14C. I'm not familiar with their lip products, so I don't know if numbers is how they go, but this actually is a pretty lip liner, and this was actually given to me when I got to the front of the line. One of the people that were there, they were asking how we were doing, and to be honest, this was one of the last booths that I got to. I was exhausted, my feet hurt. He told me, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Sure." And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "No, I'm sorry for you guys, because you've been here all day just on your feet, even though we were as well and getting in lines, but they had to tolerate all the crazy madness that was going on." So they were really nice, and he handed me a lip liner for talking to him. So you just never know. So be friendly, people. It pays off. I'm not saying that being friendly is gonna get you more cosmetics, but it's just a nice gesture. It's good to be kind to people, and it's good to just be nice and treat people like human beings, which I have to go into that whole conversation. People were so rude. Anyway, the next product that we have here is a Lock-It Lip Velvet, and this is pink baby doll pink. I read that wrong. It's cool, and this looks like it's a full size as well. Okay, so then I got in the Absolute New York line, and if you're not familiar with this line is the makeup line, but they have a lot of like liquid lipsticks, like the mousse type that NYX has, and actually they're a better price range. So they had a big wheel that they were like, so you got in line, and you have to do a whole bunch of stuff when you go to GenBeauty, but the gist of it was that there was a big wheel, you spin that wheel, and whatever it falls on is what they give you. And I was extra excited and saying like, big money, as I was spinning it, you know, just being like silly, and I ended up getting black. So I got black and brown lipstick. The first one is this is a lip mousse, and it's in the color Black Magic, which I can't even open it, but I'll swatch them and open them at some point, maybe on my Snapchat. What am I gonna do with black lipstick? I'm not really like, I don't even know how to use black lipstick, but we're gonna figure that out. And this is a full-size lipstick. Then the other thing that was this is a liquid lipstick in the color Closed Curtain, which is a brown. Now brown I can wear even though I haven't used it since like the late 90s. This is a full-size lipstick. We have another one of those Donkey Milk skin gel masks. and that's that guy for my face to beautify me. I also was able to go to Nude Stick, and they allowed you to pick between like 8 different shades of lipsticks. Now the gist of this was they already were going to give you a full size lippy, but in order for you to get the container, the box, and the sharpener for this product, you had to take off the lipstick that you had on, put on their lipstick that you had chosen. They timed it for 30 seconds so that it could set, and once it set, you were supposed to kiss the back of your hand, show them that it was not transferring, and then they gave you the little box with the sharpener, which I thought was pretty cool, and I still did just because I really wanted to have the sharpener. I did not know that our GenBeauty bag was gonna have one of these inside of it. When you went to the Marc Anthony booth, they gave you a bag, and inside that bag there were 3 products. You got the Organ Oil Extra Hold hairspray. You got one of these coconut oil deep nourishing conditioning packs, and then you got the Strictly Curls cream. And actually this guy and this I've used plenty of times. Actually this stuff right here saved my hair this summer because I was going to the pool a lot. I was in chlorinated water pretty much most of the summer, and every time I would come home I would just open up one of these packs, and after I washed my hair I would just condition it and keep it on for a while, and this just saved my hair. So I'm glad and grateful to have gotten this. So MAC was a one of those brands that had a lot of attention. A lot of people were there, and the line was ridiculously long. I believe it was like 2 hours or so. I ended up getting to go there as my almost last booth, and by then the line had died down and I was able to go. And what they did is they had 2 separate lines, one where you could purchase things and then the other one where you can just pick your sample, which they were giving a full-size lipstick, and you had to choose between the three different shades that they have. One was a black. Again, I don't know what, you know, not to offend anyone on YouTube or that's watching that likes black lipstick, but me personally, I'm very pale and I don't know how to pull off black. So if someone wants to suggest or show me how to wear black lipstick, you're more than welcome to. But they had that, they had a brown, and they had a very pale color. I ended up grabbing Cafe Au Chic, which is this pale color, which, I mean, they didn't have a big range to actually choose from, so I went with the more comfortable color for myself. And I've never actually used their liquid lipsticks in my life, so this was something that I'm going to give a try out. Ciate had a really long line as well. Oh my goodness. And they were doing makeup, and they were doing like demoing their lip gloss, the one that you put on, or it's a lipstick, sorry, the lipstick that you put on, and when you press your lips, it the glitter shows. I actually picked up from them this Fierce Flicks eyeliner. You were able to choose between an eyeliner, a lip product, or something else, and or eyeliner, another like a pencil liner. So I ended up choosing this one because I don't have this one. So Glam is a Korean skincare line, which I am not really 100% familiar with because I've never used their products, but they were trying to explain to us the 10 steps for skincare, and they went into great detail about their products, and they gave us this little bag with 3 products, which I never even looked at, but they, like, some of them look like full size. So this is the Skin Essence, which, you know, I believe like the 10 steps, I've never done all 10 steps at once, I'm not even gonna lie, but Essence I believe is like step number 5, and I was like, what is Essence? If you know, I was just very confused, but I guess they gave us some essence so that we know how to cleanse our face. I guess they assume we have everything else that we would need for that 10 steps skincare routine. Then the other thing that they gave us was this BB Boomer, and this is a BB cream. I guess it's a moisturizer. It's a beauty balm, is a moisturizer. And then this little guy that they gave us is the Real Flower cleansing water. So a cleansing water, which I believe is like, I can't remember what step, so I don't want to like butcher that and tell you something that I don't know. But yeah, I am not mad at getting all of that from Soko Glam. And all right, I was also able to go to Tarte, and Tarte was giving out this fan brush, which I'm excited. And let me just open it up right now, because if you know me, you know I love my brushes, and I don't have a Tarte brush, so it's a fan brush for highlighter. Oh my goodness, look at my highlight. My highlight is booming. But that is what this brush will be used for me. I don't know what anybody else uses their fan brushes for, but that is a full-size fan brush. And then let's see, last but not least, I ended up going to Define Me, and they're a fragrance line, and you were able to customize a scent. They had, I believe, like 6 or 7 different scents that you can mix and make your own scent. Now, I did not make my own scent. I just chose from one that I smelled there that smelled really nice, and it is Audrey, and that's what this is right here. And I believe that is everything that I got day one. And I also got, Define Me also gave us this little headband, which I can't put on my head, but they gave us this headband, and you saw all the girls wearing their little headbands. As always, I hope that you are enjoying this video, and I will be doing a third video. I will say I got more products day 2 than what I did day 1, with the exception of the big goodie bag that they gave us as our first step. As always, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, become a member of my family, and as always, love ya.